I'm Kandice Lambert. I live in Cottonwood Heights with my husband, Jeremy. We've been married for 18 years. We were married young. We share a passion for helping people who are less fortunate than us, and that looked like us helping multiple youth groups and then fostering homeless dogs, and then ultimately turned into us raising two of our nieces. One was with us for 7 years and one was with us for 3 years, and they're both doing really, really well. I've worked at Lucid for over 3 years. If I can have corn cakes, then I pick pancakes. If not, then waffles all the way. I've been a CPA for 8 years. In my first accounting class, I fell in love with accounting. And then from there, I worked for a company and I interfaced a lot with their CPA, and I knew immediately that that's what I wanted to do. Dogs. I prefer a companion than someone who bosses me around. I've been surrounded by a lot of strong women. I'm very fortunate to say that, but my mom is a role model in my life. She divorced my dad when I was 6, and that left her to raise 4 kids on her own. And so at that point, she became a nurse, and we didn't always have enough. Sometimes she didn't even have a car of her own, but somehow she did it and did it really well. And so anyway, I'm really inspired by her and her drive and just the hard work that she's put into raising her family. I'm really proud of the work that I've done to help organizations that I've worked for to scale and to take advantage of opportunities that come their way and not have the accounting function and being a limiting factor. I first heard about the UACPA when I was a student at the University of Utah. They were presenting at a Beta Alpha Psi meeting. And in that meeting, I couldn't wait for it to end because I just knew I wanted to be a part of this organization. So shortly after, I became a campus ambassador. And then I did that for a couple years, and then I became a campus liaison. And in 2010, I received an award from the UACPA. It was the Rising Star Award. And that was, they credited me for strengthening the relationship between the UACPA and the University of Utah faculty. And I've been involved ever since, and I love the UACPA. I'm passionate about helping other people, especially up-and-coming students, fellow CPAs, my peers, people who are looking for an opportunity in the accounting world. I love spending time to help them to identify career opportunities, best practices, or better ways to navigate the business world. Summer. Because I don't like being cold. I feel I bring innovation, passion, and excellence. It means a lot to me to win this award. When I got word that I won this award, I thought of this song that I used to sing as a little girl, and it was called I'm Gonna Be Somebody. And essentially, when I was little, I used to dream about being successful. I used to dream about having a career that I loved and making an impact in the world. And I'm not saying I've arrived, but this award has caused me to just pause for a minute and reflect on where I came from, how hard I had to work to get here, and just how thankful I am for where I am and where I'm going. If I have to watch anything, I pick TV series, but I prefer most things over sitting down and watching a television. Favorite TV series, if I have to pick one, I'll just pick The Office. Most CPAs can close the books and provide financial statements, but I think CPAs have an opportunity to innovate and to be a business partner, especially helping their organizations navigate the uncertain times that we're in. I haven't always been good about maintaining a work-life balance, but I have learned that putting in a crazy amount of hours doesn't always mean that you're providing the best work or that you're doing the best work. But one thing I have learned is that it is important to set expectations and set goals that align with my leader and with my team, and just communicating. If something comes up that's not on our radar for the quarter, year, whatever, then we talk about it and we come up with a plan to make sure all the needs are met without killing anybody. On the beach. Any beach on Hawaii. Career highlight for me has been working at Lucid Software. When I started 3 years ago, I had 1 employee, now I have 13. And just being a part of that growth and expansion has really just been super thrilling. Follow your heart. I've always followed my heart, and it has served me well. I left public accounting sooner than people thought I should. In college, I turned down Big Four opportunities. But had I not made those decisions, I don't know if I would be where I am. So just be sure to follow your heart.